If you don't say the word critical race theory, you can technically teach it.
And it's amazing how you've gotten schools to purchase a curriculum.
And they don't even know what's going on. I always have a good salesman, but I'm also an evil salesman. Like, so bad.
So the public schools have the state funding, right?
They do.
So the state is basically paying for your curriculum without knowing what's in it. Does your curriculum have critical race theory in it?
Yep.
And the government doesn't know.
And they have no clue. And I'm like, this is good. This is good.
In order to make sure it's under the radar, how do you?
This is DEI work.
How many schools in Georgia have your curriculum?
Two districts, actually. Cook County and then Cobb County.
Wait, your curriculum that is in the schools here in Georgia is just kindergarten?
It's one of his kindergarten, yeah. But
That's so cool. So your CRT stuff is
kindergarten. It's so good. It's like he's like such an idiot. Like his wife does a lot of stuff in education here. Who's a former teacher.
What do you think she would do if she found out there's CRT?
Oh, I would get nailed, for sure.
What about these parents who might push back after getting it?
Who cares? I'm not part of the system. I can't lose I'm not gonna lose my job over it. Worst that's gonna happen is y'all gonna be upset, and I shared some knowledge. That's the worst that's gonna happen.
This is how we handle things. We get sucked
In the school?
in a classroom.
So we've been sneaking things in the cracks.
And teach kids things under the radar. My license is already gone, so what are you gonna do?
So do you teach in schools now?
I do. I still do, which is insane, right? Which is still insane.
James O'Keefe here in Fulton County, Georgia. Quintin Bostic, who holds a PhD from Georgia State, is a former literacy educator who had his teaching license revoked around 2017. Quintin now works as a project manager for the Teaching Lab with a $15 million budget dedicated to creating more equitable curriculums. Bostic is now on his own selling curriculums he created to the state of Georgia. He admitted to having multiple private companies where he profits off the curriculums that he sells.
And it's amazing how you've gotten schools to purchase a curriculum.
And they don't even know what's going on. I always have a good salesman, but I'm also an evil salesman. Like, so bad.
So the public schools have the state funding, right?
They do.
So the state is basically paying for your curriculum without knowing what's in it. How many schools in Georgia have your curriculum?
Two districts, actually. Cook County and then Cobb County.
You make that profit, Mike.
Yeah,
Not
oh
just
yeah.
mine. Good.
Mm-hmm.
The state pays for that.
Correct.
Yeah.
They do. The state pays for it.
The state pays for your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know critical race theory is in it.
Right, of course. They don't know.
Amazing.
They don't know. I mean, so basically this goes right into the account.
And your account,
Mm-hmm.
not teaching habits.
Nope, my account.
The problem with this is that Bostic admits his curriculum is rooted in CRT, also known as critical race theory, which happens to be illegal to teach in the state of Georgia. Bostic says that if Governor Kemp and his wife found out what he was doing, Governor Kemp's wife is an educator, that Bostic would be, quote, nailed for doing it.
Is critical race theory illegal in the schools here?
It is banned. It's still banned in the schools. So
But not your curriculums.
Exactly. And on top of that, if you don't say the word critical race theory, you can technically teach it. And people don't know what critical race theory is. So when they see the word, they're like,
Alarm goes off.
Alarm goes off. But if you teach the principles to other people, are like, of course. Like,
So does your curriculum have critical race theory in it?
yep.
And the government doesn't know.
And they have no clue. And I'm like, this is good. This is good.
Walking all the way to the bank.
Exactly.
Have a look in your curriculum. What would they find that's like banned, like contraband, illegal?
Books, theories,
Critical race theory.
critical race theory, even like banned books.
So the entire district has, all the schools have them.
And they're using it. So, I mean, it's an option in Fulton County, but most of the teachers, because they are teachers of color, are like, I want to use this. Teaching diversity. We're teaching love all humans. And I'm like, behind the scenes, like, man, teaching like this, though. Like, teaching, make sure you say this, and use these words, and use this book.
As long as they don't look in your curriculum and see banned books, you're good.
Yeah. And also, in the day, they already bought it. So, like, Lodi says that you already bought it. So, either you waste your money, you do it the right work.
So it goes on to the teachers, not you.
Which sucks. But nature of the beast. He's like such an idiot. Like, his wife does a lot of stuff in education here. Who's a former teacher. And so she does like book donations, and the books are just like,
What do you think she would do if she found out there's CRT?
oh, I would get nailed for sure. The worst that I can see happening in a weird way, probably I'm taking like my business license or something like that, or like something weird. Like, I can still doing it. Yeah. Keep on consulting. I can keep consulting.
Bostic seems fully aware of his actions of sneaking CRT into the curriculums could get him into trouble. Bostic also talks about gearing his curriculums towards kindergarten-aged children, and he explains how critical race theory can be taught to children, quote, under the radar, by labeling it as DEI instead of critical race theory, DEI standing for diversity, equity, and inclusion.
But what about your curriculum? How long did it take?
Oh, like 2-3 years. And it's just kindergarten.
It's kindergarten. Wait, your curriculum that is in the schools here in Georgia is just kindergarten?
It's one of his just kindergarten, yeah.
That's so cool. So your CRT stuff is
Kindergarten. It's so good. So yeah, so stuff like that. The kids, I mean, you can teach kids things under the radar.
and through your curriculum. Good for you. And no, the only people who would know would be the teachers.
Researchers like me who know it very well.
And you just present it in a way of how, in order to make sure it's under the radar. How do you?
It's a DEI word.
But some of them still won't accept that.
Some of them.
So you
But
have
that phrase is more accepting, like anti-racist education, or like race theory. Like,
So DEI is like the cover for the CRT.
Bostic appears to be careful with the choice of words he uses to describe his curriculums. He also claims that parents are ignorant, and the goal of his curriculum is to have the students go against their parents.
I hate to say it, but like, parents aren't teachers.
Parents are ignorant.
They are.
And so you're making money off of ignorant parents.
And these kids are also pushing against their parents too. Like, Mom, that's not right. You shouldn't say that.
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah, eventually.
To get the parents.
To get the kids to influence their parents to make the shift too.
So if parents aren't coming into schools, then the teachers can go and see what they want, right?
It's clear that Dr. Quintin Bostic is willing to use deceptive measures to push his agenda on young students. Stay tuned for part 2, where Bostic explains how he really feels about the Mackenzie Scott-funded organization he works for, the Teaching Lab, or as Bostic refers to it as, the Scam Lab. Stay tuned.